He don't read my people as he don't boss as the Biafran Nations League has done it again once more, which has put your one and only Jagaban in shock as their oil installation has been brought down, attacked by the BNL. My people now, so it go they hot. Anytime when it comes to anything we concern the Biafra movement, it is a well prepared movement, and anything we want happen go happen without delay. Yes, my people will be going into the details of this news as see the hot. So yes, the latest one as it be right now is that the Biafran Nations League has seized control of a major oil installation, of course, close to the Niger Delta region, which has further escalated the conflict and dealing a severe blow to Zoo's economic lifeline. Yes, the attack has taken place, and the BNL forces overtaking the facility after a brief standoff with the security personnel, or that of course the people they put in place to actually secure the area. The oil installation, which is one of the largest, of course, in the region, accounts for a significant portion of the Nigeria's crude oil production and revenue. The takeover has shocked through Nigeria's oil industry, with fears of production disruptions and a spike in global oil prices. Yes, and Expert has estimated that the halt in operations at the facility could cost the country millions of dollars in revenue daily, which they would normally still take and would not affect. I repeat, would not even affect anything at all. It is still in this same economy that the fuel has risen to 1,500 and so on and so forth. So my people, what is even the need of the amount of money that is made daily, since it is of no use and the people are not even benefiting from it? So my people, it is of a waste, because these are the amount of money they log into their accounts and take every day, sharing what is ours to themselves. My people, taking and the attack on this particular movement is crucial, and I believe it is what is needed one way or another. The zoo government already grappling with a halt, and everything that is happening is struggling to regain control of the situation. President Tinubu has declared the movement, that is the Biafra movement, as a national threat, and emergency meetings have been held to address the crisis. Nothing will be able to stop what we've decided to go on. I repeat, nothing. And this is because these people have refused to hearken to the warnings of the movement of PM Simon Ekpa and everything that has been coming against. At this point, he has refused. And so because of that, anything they see, let them take it that way, because of course we know how far and how deep we've gone, and how we have really suffered in the hands of this set of people to be where we are right now. And we are not going to keep allowing it to happen. They will have to listen to us one way or another. Okay, they says that the of course it is known that this was done by the BNL, and they have said that this is just the beginning, and said the spokesperson, and Nigeria's stronghold on our people and resources will end. My people, it is as easy as ABCD. Let this particular set of people go. Give us permission, give us a referendum, and we will not have any problem with you. We would simply disappear, and would settle the issues that are meant to be settled with borders as it should. But then you people have decided to hold us fair and square, to put us in bondage, to look for a way to cleanse us. Well, if that is what you have, that if that is the decision they have made, then they have failed woefully, because we are not going to let any of it happen. Not at all. Okay, my people, as see the hot, this is what we have for you. The next thing you will be hearing would be what is connected. The PN giving us a hot, fearful broadcast as it hot on this level. Okay, my people, enjoy.
Minister, as we speak to Biafrans. So before I go on, I invite the Finance Minister, Honorable Minister of Finance, Mazi Chukwuokike, please join me on this stage. Thank you so much, and thank you for making out your time to talk to Biafrans out of your tight schedule. All right. I thank all Biafran people who contributed immensely to see that the convention in Finland was a success. I thank all Biafran people who have contributed so much since 2021, since our Supreme Leader was kidnapped, who have thrown their support behind the Prime Minister to this very day. Yes, our defense is sacrosanct and we cannot play with it. I thank every Biafran who did all that they did to see that our convention came from the beginning of the day to the end of those days. I want to start by thanking the Planning Committee Chairman and our entire team, Professor Chioma, for every sacrifices your team did, and the Department of Biafra Security Administration, the brain box behind our ID card and our website and every security that has to do with Biafrans from that website. I thank the media team who have been working tirelessly to see that every information goes out there and coming, starting from the first person to the last. If you think that you are not important, please do not take that into your head. All of you, starting from those that are typing on the comment section to those that have official duties to carry out, you are doing great. So thank you so much. And when I spoke at the convention, I had a short time that I had all your names in my hand to pronounce and to call and to appreciate you, but there was no time. So please, if I didn't mention all your names, it doesn't mean that you are not appreciated or you're not important. You're all important. You fought this fight since 2021 with the PM to this very day with his cabinet, and I thank all of you. I thank the Finland technical team, which we work together, starting from the preparations to the finishing. That team was very viable, and they gave us the best. The Ministry of Culture and Tourism, every led by Minister Bishop Comfort, your team did a marvelously great. And we thank that department, the Ministry of Art, for the coat of arms that we saw. I thank you so much, Honorable Judith, Minister Judith. You did so well with every other things that you have produced with your hands for this very government and for the Biafran people. I go down to the Ministry of Children and Women's Services. Your presentations were enormous, both from diaspora and to the homeland. You have all sacrificed so much to see that this happen. And then we go to the Department of the Minister of Finance. We thank you so much for your sacrifice. You and everyone that knows the work that you have been doing understood the sacrifices that you have put before now and the ones that you are ready to put ahead to see that things are going. With PM, he knows what you have been doing, and in his absence, you are ever ready to do more and to sacrifice more. Thank you so much. I go to Honorable Amobi. Thank you for your presentation on the Biafra Liberation Tax. I go to Honorable Bridget. Thank you for the presentation on IOU and Ebube Paradise project. And Honorable Anene, thank you for your presentation on the urban development of Biafra. Thank you to Honorable Famdeana. Thank you for the Biafra raffle draw, which we saw and we used to raise more funds for the Biafran people. And every other department that presented something which I may forget. Okay, also Honorable Olewune, thank you for your presentation. And Ministry of the Military Department Minister His Academic Highness, thank you so much. And every one of you. Our DJ, you did us so proud. Our DJ Vicon and Rasta Man, you guys did us so well. And Akbarawa Emma, thank you so much. You guys did so well. Please, everyone were important. And to our COS, thank you for your time and sacrifice and all you did. And to all the reps, the European rep, the Asian rep, the Malta rep, and the American rep, and North and South America, and the Caribbean reps, all of you, our ambassador from Australia, Honorable Nwunze, I salute all of you. And our Minister of Justice, I salute all of you. Then our thanks also goes to Michael Rubin, the American think tank that is doing a lot in publications for the Biafran people and creating the awareness. We thank our Amazonian alliances that made it possible to that event, and the Eritrea president that also made it. We thank our father to our Prime Minister in Finland, who also made the event a memorable one. We thank everyone that were there present and made everything a success for us. And then we thank so well the Biafran people for what they did in the referendum. You saw the referendum result, you saw the state-by-state achievements result, and you saw the total result, and you saw how 517 delegates ratified that very result of the referendum on the 2nd of December to give power to the restoration of the independence United States of Biafra. That ratification is very, very important. People may not understand it now, but I can tell you that in 1776, America had just 17 delegates to ratify their own declaration document. But in our own case, we've had 517. That is to tell you how hungry and eager Biafrans are to get their freedom. I thank all of you who have done this and done that and made this a very big success. History will speak of you. We did unveil many things in the convention. You saw our currency. You saw our ID card, and many people collected their ID card. You saw our constitution, and you also saw our new structure of government that will be coming out and our developmental plans. So we wish to say a very big thank you to all Biafrans that made all this possible, starting from the number one man, the Prime Minister, down to the last man standing in Biafra land. Thank you so much, because without you all this wouldn't have come to fruition. I salute you, and I say that as we finish the convention, the primary mandate of this government will make sure our defense is fully fortified and intensified. If we were even doing or raising funds one time in a day, it is time to even triple it. Yes, because the zoo now understands that we have declared our restoration of independence, and then we are going to face more enemies. The ground will not be too cold. The ground needs to be hot. And so our men are doing well. They are not complaining in any way. They are super strong and they are standing very strong and high. All they need from you now is to make sure our defense is strong. Our diplomatic and political ties and engagement will continue in high scale through our lobbies from all angles internationally. But for the work of the lobbies to be super effective, our defense mechanism must be tripled. If your case is presented in America and then they don't see how you brainstorm with your defense in the homeland, they will not take you serious. By the time they see that you have expunged more of the terrorists coming into Biafra land, that will give them the reason to look into your case in the international level. So we thank our lobbies who have done a great job, our Honorable Elias, as I call you, the political and the diplomatic engine of Biafra. I thank you so much for being a brother and for being a fellow freedom fighter, joining us in this quest to the liberation of the Biafran people. We are here, the United States of Biafra. I salute all of you, and I will leave the mic to my finance minister to take the floor before we go on. So, the two of us on the stage here now. Honorable Finance Minister, welcome to the stage.
Thank you, Honorable Sonny Aparawa, Minister of Information. You have said it all, exactly like what happened in Finland. I'm thinking you're gonna leave a little bit for me so I can have something to shoot to. But I was just waiting for you to land. So I'm like, you have not even called my good friend. I call him my good friend, Elias. Elias really make it happen, and it's through his effort we able to get Michael Rubin in, the Eritrea president as well, and Doug that spoke 3 days ago. So all these have been his good job. First and foremost, I will send my greeting to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Prime Minister as well, the man who will follow his footsteps, and Biafra in general. So, fellow Biafrans, our honorable here have already sent a special greeting to our Biafrans, everyone that participated in the program, and all the delegates. So whether you come up to the podium to speak or not, you participated. Being there alone means a lot, because we send a strong message to the world. We send a message of not going back. We send a message that we are ready to get our country. We send a strong message that they cannot bully us. They cannot shake us. This journey that we have embarked on, we are not going back. No matter what happened. After what happened in Finland, the Sabos and our enemy, they thought we're going to cancel the event. They thought we're not going to be in Finland. As you can see, I'm back in the United States of America as well. From the port of entry, the immigration asked me, where am I coming from? I let him know I'm coming from Finland. I went for Biafra Convention. And he handed over my passport back and said, welcome back home. So those that thought they're going to get us arrested and all that sort of lies and propaganda. You see, I'm right here at our office in Maryland. You see, Mazioge is back. Finally, Biafran people, let's go straight to the point. Redeclaration of Biafra means a lot. The question is that, is it the end of all? Is it the end of it? No. So, what is expected of us or from us to defend it? When I spoke at the convention, we have one of our good friends from the Amazonia. At the time, I said, he made my job easy because on his closing remark, he emphasized more about money. He said, what we need now is money. Number one, money, money, money. Why do we need money? We know what money can do. We need money so we can be able to get the logistic, the equipment we need to defend our land. Because our land needs to be defended, our land needs to be protected. And for any meaningful Biafra, please, I urge you, I beg you. Our security back home is touched up. That is a red line. Don't mess with them. Disease from it. Don't be enemy of Biafra. If you are doing that, that means you are our enemy. And if you are indirectly or directly trying to stop our fundraising, that means you are enemy of Biafra as well. Let us refresh back 2.5, 3 years ago. We have gone through this part before. I don't want to start mentioning names, more than 1, 2, 3 individuals. And this is not the time again. We have to move forward. We're not going to go back and refresh our memory about how we fought to make sure our money is protected, to make sure our account is protected. Our account, our security is a red flag, it's a red line for anyone to mess with it. What changes for the past 2.5 weeks? I'll say for the past 2 weeks, our Prime Minister is here with us. And everything is going very, 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 very smooth. We haven't had problem when it comes to the financial department. So what changes? We need to ask ourselves some serious questions. Our men on ground and our finance department is a red flag for anyone to mess with. Before our leader, our Prime Minister, was called for questioning, we have not complained. We have not had any problem. And our leader have not as well make any adjustment or complain about it. The question is that what changes? What is the problem? Please. Our fundraising, the same way we've been doing it for more than 1 month, 2, 3, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And it's working for us. Our Prime Minister said, any mechanism, anything that we are doing that work for us, you don't change it. Our fundraising, the way we have been operating in the finance department, have been perfectly working, more than 100%. The problem we have, we just encourage more Biafrans to support so that we can be able to get everything that we need, everything that was required. Our weekly fundraising still remain as usual. Nothing have changed. We are still Biafrans. We are still fighting one common goal, to defeat our enemy. We don't want to have enemy within. Our enemy are the Fulani and the Nigerian state. Tomorrow is Friday. On Saturday, our fundraising as usual, 7 p.m. Biafran time. And on Sunday, we will be having a de facto fundraising. Don't fight our fundraising. Don't fight the source of the fund. If you do that, you are enemy of Biafran people. Please desist from that. And for every rep and admin, both continental, nothing have changed. In less than 2.5 weeks, we cannot change the table to where we don't know where the ship is going. We have a way that we'll be doing it, and it's working. So that way that is working, we still stand on that rock that is not shaking. And I, as the finance minister, I have not been paid to do this. It's voluntary. Why? At the same time, I'm contributing on my own as well, of which I am the pillar of the successful convention that we embarked on in Finland. For those that don't know, that tells you that I'm here to serve. I'm not here for what Biafra will do for me, rather for what I will do for Biafra. So I encourage everywhere meaningful Biafra, take the example from me. If I can be serving in my own capacity and as well contributing, doing the best that I can, I believe you can do the same. For those that know what is going on, and for those that know the truth, without me standing here before you, we're not going to have a venue where we hold our convention and make it happen. If I can stand and still keep doing what I'm doing, what about you? And if you are fighting it, that means you don't mean well for the Biafran people. You don't mean well for the Biafran state. 2.5 weeks ago, everything was just perfect and normal. What changed? Why now? We don't want to go back to what happened 2.5, 3 years ago. We know the fight we put on. We fought hard to make sure we normalize everything. Please, my fellow Biafrans, we need your contribution now more than before. After the redeclaration of our country, this is now, we are on phase 2. We are now on diplomatic war or diplomatic fight, which require a gym money. What we're supposed to be talking about is how to build bridges, not how to destroy. How to get more allies. How to penetrate inside the White House. How to go in, knock all the doors. Everything requires money as well. How to fund the people that are saving the life of our children, our mother, our sister. Not how to destroy our angels. We call them our angels. Once you step in that lane to destroy our angel, you are enemy of the state of Biafra. You are enemy of the Biafran people. During the time When our leader, Prime Minister, was here with us, he never dragged our men on ground he never bring them to the public. Most people don't even know who they are. Please, we should respectfully protect their identity. We know the country that we are fighting, they are dangerous. We have some strategic positions that the Biafran people don't even know who operate in that capacity. Why trying to bring them out at this time to the public? Is there anyone trying to sabotage what we are doing?